doing some back end work here. Give me a second. Welcome to my channel. Chat will be open tonight. I'm gonna type in hello. If anyone's out there, can you respond to let me know that chat is working? God, my neighbor. You know what? I'm gonna say something to him. I don't need him cutting my yard, and I don't need him cutting my yard at night. Ugh, some people just so annoying. Like, oh, so annoying. So unnecessary. Real talk. Hmm. Okay, guys. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Conscious Hour with me, Kathleen. Who else, darlings? So welcome to the Conscious Hour. My name is Kathleen, and I am your conscious coach. Thank you for joining me for this hour. I'll be talking about give me a second here. I like a little music sometimes. I will be talking about some trending topics tonight because I do that. But everything I do is conscious awareness based. So everything I talk about is I'm gonna put, like my spin is going to be put on it. Okay. Um, I have a neighbor that likes to mow his lawn whenever he feels like it. So apparently he feels like it right now. So you just have to look over the lawnmower noise in the back. But we're going to get this show on the road tonight. Happy Friday to you guys. Yay! Another weekend. We made it to another weekend. So happy Friday to you guys. Thanks for joining me. Give me just a second and we are going to get this show on the road. So here we go. Turn this down a little bit. You know you're serious when you hold that lip. Shout out tonight is Val's having her party tonight, her gala. I couldn't make it. I live too far away. I just couldn't plan to be there, but I hope she has the best time. Friends and family close. I don't see how you can go wrong. So I'm just wishing her a happy, happy, healthy birthday, Val. Happy birthday, girl. 40 years young. Okay, so I got the wrong caption up there. But anyway, this is the Conscious Hour. Hello, hello, hello. I am Kathleen, your conscious coach. And yeah, that's me. I'm chosen. I'm an educator. I'm an author. I'm a speaker, and I'm a writer. How else can I say that? Catch that. Okay, so welcome, 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 guys. So tonight I'm gonna tell you real quickly what I'm gonna be talking about, and I'm a one woman show, right? So I have to do all whatever button needs to be clicked, touched. Look, that's all me. So let's see what we got here. Tonight we're going to be talking about cuties and Netflix apology, Biden, Tim Norman with Sweetie Pie, and Chance the Rapper. That was quick, wasn't it? That's what we're going to be talking about. We are going to be talking about cuties. Cuties is um cuties is a group of young ladies. I think they're like cheerleaders, dancers. I don't know. It's a show on Netflix. Now I know they have all of those dance shows on Netflix. So this is like a show on Netflix. Um, and the people are asking Netflix for an apology and accusing them of sexualizing these young girls, and it looks like it to me. My opinion, all of that dancing and stuff these kids be doing. Look, those are your children. I just want you to think about how you're putting your children out there with the outfits and the struts and the movements and the this and the that. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh, y'all just try to sexualize everything. Well, guess what? Everything that you do has to have a manifestation, right? Nothing, everything is evolving, changing, growing, maturing, all those types of things. So some of it I'm cool with. Like they can get out there and do their thing, whatever. But some of that strutting and throwing their bodies and posing and arching their backs and all that stuff and poking out the lips. Look, I ain't for that. I'm not. I don't know why you're for it, but I'm not for it. Okay, so Netflix had to apologize. We got Biden, we got Tim from Sweetie Pies and Chance the Rapper. So let's get into the cuties. So it looks like Netflix did an apology, and I got to figure that part out, guys. But you can go on Instagram and look at it. I just pulled this off the shade room. So apparently Netflix did an apology. There was outrage on on Twitter. People were like sending messages that they were outraged because um they didn't want the girls represented in this way. And I'm just glad somebody spoke up, right? The great representative John Lewis, civil rights activist and representative in Congress, the great John Lewis said, you have to make good trouble. In my opinion, coming out against Netflix, this was definitely good trouble, right? We don't want our children to be put out there like this. And so look at that. Well, my technology is not the best. So if you were able to look at it, which you can't, but if you saw the girls, I mean, they're looking sassy, frassy, and that's not okay. Like that is not okay. And that's I'm gonna try to set the screen up a different way. Let's see if we can get a different type of look. Let me see. Let me see what that gives me. Because I can start this back up. Okay, that ain't what I want. Well, that's kind of what I had. And something does something. Okay, this is the one I want. Okay, gotcha. Good. All right, so okay, now I got the one I want. Yep, I got the one I want. Kind of, sort of, because now my sizing is off. Okay, but so anyway, you know, I'm saying that was a good move to make. If you see something and you don't like it, it's not beneficial, then you need to step up and you need to say something. I think this was a good call. Whoever made this call, whoever the parents were, I didn't know anything about it. I just, like I said, I caught it on Instagram. So whoever made that call for the cuties, for the young ladies, let me scooch my chair up a little bit. That was a good call. So there you see them, they're just babies, and people just started complaining to Netflix about it. Look at them, got the little lips poked out, girl. Now, see, who's responsible for that? Y'all be doing too much with these kids. I'm just telling you, you do too much with these poor little babies, and they don't know what to do with themselves, right? And so we have to teach them, right? We are the leaders. We are the leaders. We are the influencers. I know there are a lot of people out there trying to influence our babies, but at the end of the day, it is our job, not only as parents, because sometimes, y'all, parents don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They became parents, but that does not mean they know what to do because not everybody who is a parent had a parent. Hello? I know a lot of people who grew up without a mother. Their mother died when they were young, or was in prison, or was not around for whatever reason, and they just didn't have that the correct type of leadership in the home. And so a lot of these, especially young mothers, they don't really know how to mother their children. They don't really know how to raise them and help them to not be involved in all of these things that are some other adult's agenda, right? Because I'm an adult. I don't need to teach a child to dance and to strut and to poke out their lips and to be half naked. I don't need all of that to teach your kid how to dance. Do I need all that to teach your child a skill? I don't think it has anything to do with anything. That's just my personal opinion. I don't see why they can't put clothes on, and I don't see why they have to be half naked and strutting around like a bird. I mean, yeah, teach them a skill, teach them how to jump, teach them how to hold a position, teach them all of that. But what's the rest of it about? What's this about? What's that about? And look, now look, I'm a grown tail woman. Oh, I was sitting in this chair so comfortably. I just got on regular clothes, okay? I'm at home chilling. What's this about though? I mean, why? What what's which way I need to move? What's this about? Hips. Oh, what? Come on, people. Come on. Adults. Oh, adults, you're going to have to adult. You're going to have to. Adults are going to have to adult in order to help the children. You cannot help the children, raise the children. You're not going to be able to do that if so I'm proud. I'm proud of whoever spoke up. Bravo. Thank you. Should have done it because they shouldn't have never been acting like that. Y'all know me. When my granddaughter sticks out her little hip, honey, I be like, stand up like your age. And she does. I don't have to prompt her or anything. She knows how to stand up, stand forward. You ain't got to poke your lip out, stick your hip out. You a little girl. Take a picture, honey. Be pretty. I like it when they do their little hands like this. You know, they do little hands like this and then they smile. I like that. Or they do the little cute little pose and maybe they got a little purse in their hand. It'd be so cute to me. Yay. And I like it when they have hair bows in their hair. I mean, if they got long hair and all that, look, let them wear their hair, child. But honey, these girls with these lemonade braids and they five and them lemonade braids coming on down, sweeping on their little colorful little Nikes. Y'all be doing too much. You know you be doing too much. Did anybody watch the Democratic um national convention? So it's Biden and Harris at this point. That's what we have to vote for. I know, right? I don't like. I'm gonna stop saying I don't like Kamala Harris. I'm gonna stop saying I don't like Kamala Harris. So hold on a second. I got little cues I'm supposed to be going by. Okay, where's my what's the name at? Why didn't I have one for cuties? For the cuties. I'm gonna go back and give the cuties one. Oh, there was Netflix got called out for for sexualizing children. We don't subscribe to that. I know that's right. I just had the whole little session. Sorry, I'm late. But we don't need our babies out here looking like that. So that's what that was all about. Now to the DNC. Sorry, guys. The DNC, it goes down in the DNC, that is. Biden 2020. Let me tell you something. I'm so impressed with Biden. Like, who am I to impress, right? But I was so impressed with Biden. I was so impressed with his speech. I was so impressed with his. I mean, he was really taking charge, really speaking on in terms of leadership, right? talked about some of the things he was going to put in place, what he was going to do concerning the coronavirus and all types of things. I really enjoyed the whole DNC lineup. I really did. And I liked that after he spoke, we went out there, they had the little fireworks and cars was honking and all that stuff. But I haven't went online and read his policies yet, but I am going to do that. I am because I'm very interested in what Biden. I know some of the things, of course, and I do have a level of trust only because he worked with Obama for all those years. I have listened to some of the policies, some of the things he expects to change. Just listening to him in interviews, things like that. And yeah, he has Obama. I don't know. Obama gave him like the right hand of fellowship. From Baptist church, you know what I mean. But Obama endorsed him, and so that means a lot. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this is my personal opinion. Obama endorsed him with a grain of salt, if you will. Like, I know Obama endorsed him, but we all know Biden, right? We do know his past with the prison situation and locking people up and whatever the case may be. We know his past, just like we know Kamala's past. And so I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm keeping an eye on both of them. I am voting Biden and for Biden, the Biden Harris ticket, because we have to get Trump out. That's like a no brainer. We have to get Trump out. So you're kind of forced to vote. You kind of, I don't want to use the word forced. It makes sense to vote the Biden Harris ticket because we don't want Trump in office. The annoying thing about it, I don't have a picture of him, but the annoying thing about it is Kanye West somehow has registered to be a presidential nominee or candidate. And I think about 7, 8, maybe even 12 states at this point. It's annoying. Please do not vote for Kanye West. Please. I mean, really, it's just taken away from the pool of votes that we have that we're trying to focus on giving to Biden so we can get Donald Trump out of office. So please do not vote for this guy. I'm not going to call him any names. I'm just going to say stay focused on what we're actually trying to achieve, which is to not only get Trump out of office, but to replace him with someone who we believe can provide leadership for this country because we already know Trump is not a leadership person. And I'm going to tell you what I told somebody the other night. This guy cannot speak in complete sentences, right? Which makes me believe he's a little illiterate, like he can't read, right? Which is probably why he hasn't read any of the documents that have come across his desk. Trump is a fingers guy. They have him in the office to sign documents. He's a finger guy. He's a pen guy. He doesn't read anything. He has enough money and enough people, and he probably knows enough, slime balls and crooked people to take care of people that cross him in his past life. So all I'm saying is allegedly, I'm just, coming from a pimp, from a pimp granddad and a drug dealer. Hey, you probably got some other skills. But both the Biden ticket and I just want to point out this stark contrast between Trump and Biden. So if you noticed, and chat is open if you do want to make a comment, you can, and I'll see it on my end. And please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This is the Conscious Hour with Kathleen. Thanks for joining me here. And I do talk about trending topics, but it is a show, a solution-oriented show. So you'll get a little bit of both. So the DNC, it goes down to DNC. Speaking of, now I don't want to say I'm not going to frame the words that I don't like Kamala Harris anymore. I'm not going to do that. What I am going to say is that she's going to be one of those individuals who, after the voting is over, you're going to have to bring her to and make sure she's in a place of accountability. That's all it is to it, and that's true across the board. That's true for your local, those in local authority, including your chief of police, your mayor, city councilman, all of that. Then you have your senator, your congressman, all these legislators, all this kind of stuff. You have to still, after you vote these people in office, your judges, everybody, you have a job to do, which is to hold them accountable. And now we got to be honest. That's where we've been dropping the ball at. We've been dropping the ball and holding them accountable. So everything that they've gotten away with, what they've gotten away with it. I'm gonna tell you the truth too. They've also gotten away with it because we've never had social media. We've never had a community of communication. See, like now we have a community where we can communicate, right? Called social media, which is why police brutality has now come to the forefront, right? It's not that it wasn't happening, it wasn't that it wasn't getting so much film, but we have community communication. So that means a black person in California can speak to me in Missouri, and I can speak to people in Arkansas almost simultaneously, or definitely sequentially. Like it's boom, 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 and we can share information in a matter of seconds versus did you hear on the news about what happened in California? No, social media is the quote unquote news. It's the information highway. And so now we have this privilege of having quick, fast content available to us within seconds. So now we have this community of communication, and it's changing the game. So now when something is happening in Louisville, Kentucky with Breonna Taylor, we can send troops, we can send soldiers, we can send changers, life changers, event changers down, civil rights changers down to Louisville, Kentucky, and the ones that are there, can get boots on the ground and get active. Same thing here in St. Louis. Something pop off in St. Louis. Hey, everybody in St. Louis that's about being active, boom, you own it. It takes such little time now for us to jump on task because of community communication, and that's what I'm calling social media community communication. We get it so quick. And so that's why things are able to change now. With Camel, like I said, I'm going to be watching her. I'm one of those people, honey. I write my governor, I write my congressman, I write the judges. I'm all about being active, civilly active, being a civil activist. That's right. You better. I don't know who y'all waiting on to solve your black problems, but it better be you. Because whatever shape we leave this world in, we leave it. My shoulder hurt, and I had a procedure done today, and it's ugh. And so whatever shape we leave this world in, we're leaving it to our children. So moving right along here, honey. How about, did anybody catch Elizabeth? And you have to look this up. I gotta learn how to use these features. So did anybody catch Elizabeth Warren's Black Lives Matter? If you look at that little circle part, and this clip is only gonna last 3 seconds, so you're not gonna catch it. But but when you look it up through Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, that little circle part right there represents where she was talking about Black Lives Matter. Okay, so back to the contrast between Trump and Biden. So remember that Trump made fun of the disabled guy. He was like, whatever. With his, oh, I can't with him. I just can't. Let me pull it back. Okay, this. Okay, so you guys remember. You remember when Trump made fun of the guy. Okay, this is the stark contrast between Trump and Biden. Trump, you have a guy who doesn't care. I mean, like he just doesn't care about you, me, nobody. Doesn't care who you are. Badly. He's an idiot. Doesn't care. I mean, I thought the numbers were high. I'm just mocking him a little bit. But he mocked a disabled guy, whereas our good guy Biden found and connected with, he didn't find him, he just so happened to connect with uh, a young man who stutters like he stutters, because Biden has a stutter. Everybody talks about it. He has a stutter. He has he's always had this issue, and so he found this young man, and you know what the young boy says when he was vice president. So I don't know if they've had a relationship for the last 4, 5, 6 years, or what it is, but because he did say that. Now you go and listen for yourself. But I just love how the young now he's a young man. Let me tell you what kids don't do. Kids, when they talking, they have a tendency to tell the truth about how they feel. They don't waste their time faking it. They don't care. Look, they're kids. God bless them. And so he was just telling the truth about. I think I spelled his name right, Braden. But he was just telling the truth about how he met Biden and how he made him feel confident in who he was. So instead of mocking him, he was there to lift him up. And I thought that was powerful. It was moving. It just showed the difference. You're talking a character difference, personality difference, values are different. I mean, just different. And it was just good to see. Like everybody was saying, it's good to see leadership return, the possibility of leadership return to the White House, hope return to the White House, just a sense of empathy and sympathy return to the White House, just a sense of being a human. You know what I mean? Because the person we have in there, he's not human. I mean, he doesn't be. It seems like he just can't get in touch with what others feel or go through. It's money to him, it's numbers to him. And that's all fine and good if we only needed someone who could do business. But guess what? This guy's not even a good business guy. We know that because he didn't pay people. He's filed bankruptcy several times and all that stuff. So I ain't gonna get into all that. All I'm saying is Biden did a great job. And I have a grandson who is disabled. He's autistic, and I want a president who cares. I work with disabled children a lot, and I want a president who cares about the children, who cares about people in general. So I'm definitely voting Biden. Just get out and vote. Make sure you vote. And so that was cool. There he goes. Oh, oh, wait a minute. Y'all, one of the first, not one of the first, but one of the restaurants that, okay, let me switch this over. This is Tim Norman, I think that's his name, accused of murder for hire. So they're saying that he purposely killed his nephew for money, for an insurance policy. Now we know a little birdie said it's other people that do that, but not us. Okay. So apparently he put out a murder for hire on his nephew. $450,000. Now, let me just say, I can write you a policy. I can do that. I yeah, no, guys, don't get policies on people to kill people. Okay, we're not doing that. Do not get a policy to kill people because 10 times out of 10, they're going to find out. It's you're talking about a fraud that's super hard to get away with. I think, I'm not an investigator. I haven't worked any of these cases, anything, don't go on that long stretch. All I'm saying is this is not higher thinking, okay? This guy had his mom welcome to Sweetie Pies. One of the first restaurants that my husband took me to in St. Louis was Sweetie Pies. Wasn't my thing because I don't like, didn't like the taste of their food. I don't like to taste like it's sugar in my food. The only thing I like sweet is my desserts. Period. Like if anything else is sweet on my plate, I don't want it. I don't want sweet meat. I don't want sweet potato salad. I don't want anything sweet. I don't want anything I eat macaroni, spaghetti, nothing. I don't want anything I eat sweet. None of my meats, none of my sides. Only thing I like sweet is my dessert, and I don't even like it sweet where it turn like sweets turn my mouth. Like it can't be so sweet until it's shining from the other side of the room. Okay, okay. I'm just saying it wasn't a place for me, and I haven't been in years. So I'm talking about almost years, 14 years at least. So I haven't been back. But it's a very popular restaurant. It was very extremely popular restaurant. And it's just like, you know what? I don't care for a lot of restaurants. I don't care for Chick-fil-A. I got some good nuggets there, a little chicken popcorn nugget thingies, whatever. I got some one time. I was actually at a function and they had Chick-fil-A and I ate and I had some and I thought they were great. And I went to the Chick-fil-A down the street from where I live and they were salty and I didn't like them. And I tried to go back a couple of times, but Chick-fil-A has been around forever. It's never been my spot. It's never been a place that I like to go to. It's just not. I will eat their food, but like it's not my place of choice. So anyway, this guy Tim Norman, who is the son of Miss Robbie, I mean that's I think she was a backup singer for Tina Turner, sang with Tina Turner, but Miss Robbie, this is her son, and if you watch the show, they was all proud of this nephew and this and that and whatever. He graduated, blah blah blah. Lo and behold, Tim has set the young man up to be murdered. That's what he's accused of. Excuse me. It's very, very sad. And I feel so bad for the family. And I feel so bad for Miss Robbie. Like, oh, I feel so bad for her. And guys, whenever you're thinking about killing somebody and all this stuff, that's not how you're thinking. Mm-mm. Sorry. I remember when I was living in Cincinnati, Ohio. I was living in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I was only there for 4 or 5 years, 4 years, I think. And while there was a man who used to ride the bus down close to the downtown area where I used to live at. And so everybody knew this man. I didn't even know him. I just know the story, like the back end story or whatever. And the bus he used to catch was down the street from where I live. And so it really hit home for me when they found out that somebody had killed him, robbed him and killed him. And everybody look, the whole neighborhood was ticked off because, guys, people don't have money on them like that. This guy worked hard 30 some years at the same place, 20 some years, whatever it had been, catch the same bus for 20 something years of his life. He's caught the same bus, 16 years, however long it's been. Takes the same route, just a regular guy working his butt off, and somebody robbed him. Guys, and they were like, you know what? He probably had $30 on him. And you took his life. You're taking a life in exchange for some money. And Tim, you're already featured on your mom's TV show. You could have branched off and did God knows what with that. You know what I'm saying? I know you were making some kind of money, right? I think he opened up his own restaurant at some point. I know they say his mother sued him for something. I can't remember all the details. But this was just so unnecessary. And you took a life. You know what I despise about people who rob people and stuff like that is basically you're saying what you're actually saying about the person that you're robbing is this person was smarter than me. This person was more intelligent. He had a higher level of skill than me. And so what I chose to do is rob him. That's what I think about thieves, robbers, all this nonsense. You want to all you're saying is that I'm not smart. To me, that's all it breaks down to. I'm not smart. And so I'm just going to get a gun or have someone kill this person because I'm not smart. I'm not smart enough to do what I need to do for my life. And so my solution, instead of me figuring out my life, going to school, getting a skill, taking up an apprenticeship, no, I'm just gonna go out and rob somebody. And it really ticks me off because now in Tim's case, had he got away with it, that would have been $450,000. Yeah, that could have changed your life. But most people who rob and stuff like that, you only get a few. I mean, some of you don't get nothing. Tell the truth. You know you didn't get nothing. And some people getting 20, 30 bucks, 100 bucks, 200 bucks, 400 bucks. None of that's going to change your life. Even if you rob a bank, what are you getting? How much do you get? Let's say you get $10,000. Is that going to change your life? Probably not. So you really have to think about that. And it was just disappointing. So that's him. And that was Sweetie Pie from Welcome to Sweetie Pie. And oh, it cut off the picture of his nephew. And oh, remember when he was dating Jennifer? Do you guys remember when he was dating Jennifer from what show was he on? What show was she on? Basketball Wives? Yeah. With Shawnee. Shawnee had the show. Jennifer Williams, that's her name. She was on there. Remember when he was dating her and she told everybody that he was abusive and he was stalking her? Well, look. It's sad. It's a sad, sad, sad story. It's really sad. Anywho, and that's the girl. That's the girl from Memphis. Let me get my screen set back up right. Let me see if I can give it to you. That's the girl from Memphis who they say helped them. Said she was a stripper from Memphis. That was that. Helped him do whatever he was doing. That's crazy. Y'all, think higher than that. Somebody come to you with some foolishness like that. Ooh, child, be more than willing to walk away. Be more than willing to walk away, please. Let them people look. Let them ruin their own life. You don't need that. You don't need that. Just walk away. I'm telling you, money. If you gotta know you're smart enough to make your own money. You're smart enough to figure out a way to come up. I mean, that ain't it. Taking a life, nah. But that ain't cool. Okay, lo and behold, you see that guy? That guy right there is one of the, if I don't, I hope I have it right. Go research it. Is one of the production managers for Nellyville. It says Nellyville Production Company, if I'm not mistaken. He apparently, allegedly, was in cahoots with Tim, and he's a part of the conspiracy too for murder, the murder for hire plot. What I tell you about being smart? You cannot try to take from other people. It really just says that you're not smart enough. And being smart enough, and I'm not talking about I'm smart enough to hold a gun and rob somebody. This how smart it is to this how smart you have to be to rob somebody. You see this right here? As easy as I am, as easy as I am using these scissors, pow, pow, pow. You understand? All you have to do is know is how to use your fingers. That's it. That's shooting. That's killing. That's robbing somebody. Who can't do this? Then if you know when somebody get off work, you know what time it is. That stuff is so easy. And you take somebody's life. Disgusting. Really. It just, oh, it just gets under my every layer of skin I got. Look at that. All right. We're going to move along to Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper, that's a little clip that he put on Instagram. So we're going to go back, circle around to, actually, this is kind of like going back to the Netflix situation. Rap influence and the overall sex concept. I know we had to finish up with Tim. Tim is done. Just pray for the family because Miss Robbie and the family, I know they devastated. Hopefully, oh Lord, hopefully ain't nobody else involved. Hopefully. Y'all exhale. Exhale, y'all. Exhale. Exhale, people. Exhale. Exhale. I'm telling you. Um, Give me a second here. All right, we're about to get into this last look session where I want to talk about rap and the influence of rap. And I also want to talk about Chance the Rapper just did this video where he was featured on with a Chicago artist. I think her name is Baha Banks or something. I forgot. Look, Instagram it. Go look. Chance the Rapper. I know y'all know everything he do anyway. But rap, the influence and the overall sexy concept. Are we doing too much? I am sick. That's how sick I am. Just tired. Just tired of seeing naked folks and booties out. I'm saying that in a nice Christian way. Booties out, shaking, jiggling. Oh Lord, is that what we? That's it for us? Just short shorts, nakedness, dresses so tight I can see your nature. I mean, ooh, child. What about our babies? So rap influence and the overall sexy concept. Everybody is so sexy. Just be sexy. Look, if you grown, be grown and sexy. I get that. But wow. Do we not wear slacks no more, trousers, loose pants, regular dresses? I don't know. All right, too sexy for my shorts and for the shorties. These young kids out here, look, these young babies out here stressed with y'all in this mess. Anyways, we're gonna do a little housekeeping right quick. Thank you for joining this show. My name is Kathleen, and I am your conscious coach. If anyone would like to make a donation to this show, you can do so by hitting the Cash App at $KV product. The reason why I bring you this show is because I sincerely believe that it is our time to break away from the curse, to get our minds right, and to refocus. And everything I talk about it so we can just think for a moment. Just like I was saying about robbing somebody and taking somebody's life, you got to think about what you're actually saying. You're saying, hey, that person is smarter than me. No, God bless you too. Use your brain. I want you to know that there is a conscious book collection that you can find on my website. And let me get the website up for you. It's khconsciouscoach.org or khconsciouscoach.com. Either one will get you to my website. There you can purchase any of my books, and we'll go over the books right quick. First, we have the Legacy Workbook that's available. It's going to activate your conscious mind in terms of your blackness, honey, because you are great. You are queens and you are kings. It's going to bring your family together. You're going to bond over the activities that are in the book. Nothing in the book is too strenuous. You don't have to go on a research journey. It's basic, but it's simple. But I'm telling you, it's empowering. And I haven't finished this book yet. Should be ready by the end of September. Finishing touches. So that's the Legacy Workbook. That will be available at the end of this month. Next book is Things I Wish I Knew. Woo. Have you ever heard somebody say, girl, if I only knew, boy, if I only knew, child, if I only knew, I would have never, I would have ever. This is the book that you need to read with your daughter, with your sister, with your friends. This is the book that needs to be read so you will have a glimpse at life before you start to try to deal with life. And this is a conscious mind guide to help you maximize your life and your love experiences. Oh, don't you like that? I like that. This next book is Hurt People Help People. I deal with my childhood trauma in this book, try to teach you ways to avoid something like that from happening to your child. And I give you not only awareness, but I give you a solution in terms of an app so your child can report to you ASAP immediately. So it's just a conscious awareness to this real world because we act like we don't live in a real world where real people do low down dirty things. Epstein, they say he killed himself, but hey, he went to jail for sex trafficking children. So that's the real world we live in. Things happen. Last book is So You Think You Want to Have Sex. This book is a conscious guide to help parents have their conversations with their children to help teach them sexual responsibility. So we won't be walking around here 15, 16, and 17 pregnant with STDs and all kinds of foolishness. We really just want to elevate their conscious mind to think more about life and to let them know that they are not always having a love experience. Sometimes they just got life twisted, right? They just got life twisted. They have some emotional imbalances. Maybe there's an absent father. Maybe there's a lack of finances that they need. All kinds of stuff will push you to seek love, just to want some comfort in this troubled world. And teens go through that too. We got to be consciously aware of that. So this book is to help them. Remember, you can donate to keep this show going, buy a book, all of that. Cash App at KV Product. Thank you so much. And now back to our regularly scheduled program. Hi guys, this is I, Kathleen. You ever seen somebody get hit by a truck? There you go. Bam! That was funny. Bam! That was funny. Okay, let me stop playing. Now, this right here, you guys know that I am so serious about helping our babies, right? Like, you know that. Like, I'm dedicated to that. I'm committed. I'm just committed to Black empowerment. Can't you tell by my books? I'm so committed to us because we need it. We need a mental, what do you call it, compass to free ourselves from the bondage of a lot of it had to do with slavery. Um, and so we need a break. Our mind needs a breakthrough from all that we've experienced and to have a better experience in life, right? Um, so because if you could just provide for your children a better experience in life, I think you've done your job. That's just me. I think if you can provide your children with a better experience in life, I think you've done your job. At least you've done a better job. I think so. So everybody knows about WAP, right? The Nicki, not the Nicki, the Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, featuring one of the Kardashians, something Wet and Gushy or something, Wild and Gushy, Wild. I love it. Kung Fu Pet, here we go. Kung Fu Pet, here we go. Whatever, whatever the name of the song is. So everybody knows about WAP, right? Ooh, I like that. It says rich rappers are sending their kids to private schools, and their lyrics are sending your kids to jail or to the morgue or to the stripper pole. They going to the stripper pole too. It's got them going to the stripper poles. All of this is going somewhere, right? Remember, I told you everything manifests. Nothing's going to stay how we see it, view it, or ID it today. Everything manifests. So whatever you preach, teach, whatever, try to influence, everything has a point where it's going to manifest. That's just what it is. It is what it is. Did Michelle Obama tell y'all that the other day? So it's going to manifest. And so that WAP video that the whole world saw. The last time I checked, it had 101 million views. Now that could be because people are watching it over and over and over again, or it could be 101 million views. I mean, it's a big world, big planet we live on, and now we have community communication, and so I get to tell as many people that is connected with me in a matter of seconds. Hey, have you seen that new rap video with Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B? I get to do that because I have what community communication. I can quickly let my community know what's going on. But here's the thing with this: you have these influencers, these rappers, and they have these songs, and our children learn them, and they listen to them through TikTok, and they get hooked on them, and then they listen to the whole song, and they digest, and they hear, and they consume these lyrics. And then guess what else your children have because they have community communication? These things right here. They get to go on here and they get to find everybody who was on that video. And they get to see their Instagram page and what they're talking about. And guess what? They want the Hermes bags. Or yeah, those $10,000, $30,000 bags. They want those bags. They want Gucci. They want Fendi. They want Supreme. They want Louis Vuitton. They want all of that. So then they get on here and they connect with people who are talking about how to get those things. And unfortunately, they run to Instagram and try to dance and pop stuff that they haven't even gotten yet. And they try to build their platform. And ain't no telling what they do in the community. Ain't no telling how they acting in the community or acting out in the community or acting out at home or acting out at school because they want to be popular and they want to be the next influencer and all that stuff. I want you to just be consciously aware of that. That not only do they watch the video, but they get to go to Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and follow these people. That's what they get to do. They get to follow these people. They get to follow their profiles. And they call them followers. Yeah. How many followers you got? Followers. So I just want us to be consciously aware of that. And then when they go to those pages and they see those images, those images, hmm go to her Instagram page. She was in that video. Now, Chance the Rapper hooked up with Baja Banks. Go to her Instagram page. This is what your child, Lord. This is what the children is gonna see. I just want us to be consciously aware of that. I just want us to understand that this world is not the little house and home that you think it is. There's a network of information out there that your children have access to. And so it behooves us, or it's worth it for us in our homes to have our own conversations with our children. It's worth it. Let me see. That doesn't work. Let me see if this works. Nope, that doesn't work either. So when I say the legacy workbook, and I bring up the legacy workbook, and I bring up hurt people, help people, and I bring up things I wish I knew, and I bring up so you think you want to have sex, all of these books that I have written, I'm bringing them up because we need them. I see the need. I see the need in our homes. And I simply believe that it's our time to break away from all of these curses, which a lot of them are choices because we've grown in a country that doesn't care about us, and they won't feed us information to save us. Instead, they feed us information to preserve us. They want to preserve our ignorance. They want to preserve our incarceration. They want to preserve our poverty and our pain. They don't want to deliver us. They don't want us to be equals. They don't want us to get to the next level. They don't want us to understand more deeply what distracts us from our greatness. So, again, I can't help but appeal to you to take your knowledge and your empowerment seriously when it comes to you and your family. And I offer these tools to you, which I have created for our empowerment and our enrichment and for our conscious awareness. And nothing for me is more serious and more needed than this. I do want to say thank you, though. I do want to say that. I want to say thank you for joining me tonight for this conscious hour. Follow me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. The music that you listen to is from the Voloco app. I like it. I like to go there because it gives me a chance to explore my other gift and talent, which is writing and singing. So I write songs. Let me tell how many songs I got. But yeah, if you would like to do that. So, guys, this is going to be a wrap for the Conscious Hour with Kathleen. Make sure you subscribe, share this channel with your friends, tag, share, repost. I do appreciate it. You can take out little clips and excerpts if you would like. You can do like capture what if you like. If you heard me say something that you really really like and you really want to share with your friends and stuff, do like a minute clip and post that on Instagram. Tag me in it, okay? Tag me in it, share it, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for doing that. Yeah, yeah, share. Even if you disagree, be like, what y'all think about what she said right here? I love to get some feedback. But anyway, at any rate, thanks for joining me on this live. I will see you guys the next time. I'll probably be back on sometime tomorrow, just talking about some things. So I will see you guys the next time. Enjoy. This is Kathleen